This week, I want to talk to you about MOT and service reminders. Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to another show. Thank you to everybody who's been giving us feedback and also registering to get a free demo. It's quite exciting when garages sign up as well, because one of the first things you do, which is all included, is get a full training session. And this can be split over 2 or 3 sessions, or you can just get really down into detail on that first training session. And it's great when garages go through that literally 2 or 3 days after garages have signed up and done their training. They can be fully using the software and getting instant results. So that's absolutely great to see. And then you get technical support every day. So we do the demo, which is obviously completely down to you. Where you go after that, you're under no obligation, but then garages that do decide to go ahead get that full support right from the start. And like I say, it's been great just this week alone to see many more garages going through their training and getting started. One of the big wins when you get started with MOT Manager is the fact you're going to have automated MOT reminders, automated service reminders, and you can take your service reminders as far as you want. I want to talk about that on the show this week. So every single day I speak to lots and lots of garage owners, and I have a few very brief questions that I ask them. And one of them is, do you send MOT reminders? Do you send service reminders? Pretty much every one of them say no, or the system that they have got is very manual. They don't have time to do it. They forget to do it. It's something they used to do. But generally speaking, every single garage owner that I speak to, when I ask them, do you send MOT and service reminders? They say no. I will then obviously ask them if they've got a digital diary in place. Generally, that's a no. And obviously that means that there's no online booking for MOTs. Don't forget, we can do bookings if you want for anything online, but MOTs is by far the most popular that people have. Now, 3 things that I want to get up on the screen today during the show. So first of all, this is a really, really important point that I do make to everyone when we do the demo. The great thing about MOT Manager is the MOT reminders are automated. So if we just have a look here, so these are some bookings in the diary, and these have been booked in for all different jobs. Some are MOTs, some are other work. Even if they just come in and you book them in for a tyre, they will get an MOT reminder. So that's lots of wins in the first 12 months. Someone comes in May, has a tyre done, they then get their MOT reminder in July, they come back and have their MOT. So there's lots and lots of short wins with the software by making sure you book everything in. So the great thing is, looking at this diary, they're all going to get an MOT reminder. How much notice are they going to get? That's down to you. So right at the start, garages will select. The most popular is 21 days. Some garages I've seen as low as 14 days, and lots of garages are giving sort of 28 days notice because they're running at a fair capacity. So that'll all be sorted at the start to your preference. And as always, if something changes in the business, then we can change the notice if that's what you want to do. Secondly, I just want to show you this. So this car has been in for a service. So if we just click on this service and then click on completed, which is where you'll complete the job, we've got a little button here at the bottom, a tick box, and you can select 6 or 12 months. So if you've done a service on a vehicle, when you complete it, it's right there in front of you. So now they're going to get a service reminder. So interesting point, of course, the MOT reminders are all done off the reg plate because we have that automated. Obviously with the service, they're not a legal requirement or done off the reg, so we just make it a very simple tick box. I do want to show you something else as well, and this is really the time that you can put into this, whether you can delegate this to someone else, but also, and this is possibly a little bit hidden away, and we maybe need to look at that, but if you go over here into the navigation bar and click here on this reminder tab, like I say, you don't need to put the manual MOT reminders in there automated, but if we click here on this service one, and then here, you've got various different services that can be selected, and this can be for various reasons. So you might have a car in and say to the owner, look, we're going to need to do this important job in 6 months' time, and this just takes you a few seconds. It gets the message to the customer when they're going to need to get this done. So again, just letting you have a look at this on the screen, and this really, like I say, can bring in vital and important work with a great flow. So just have a look at all that on the screen, because like I say, it's not just MOT reminders. You have got your standard car services, but you can go in and select them, and you can recur them as well. So if you have a vehicle, maybe you look after some fleet stuff and that has to come back in, say, every so many weeks, then again, that can all be automated. So once you've put that little bit of time in, those few seconds, then we can automate that for you. So don't forget, it's really important, if you're not doing MOT reminders, service reminders, or this type of service reminder, the M bit, then this is going to be one thing that's going to get sorted when you sign up. One great thing with MOT Manager is all your MOT reminders and service reminders are included in your package. And by that, that means the more you use it, the more value it is. So you have a fixed monthly fee, which we agree with you at the start. So you have a fixed monthly fee, and then you don't get billed on top for these reminders. That's just unlimited. So all your MOT reminders, all those service reminders we've looked at. So this isn't about me telling you this because we want you to spend more money. So with other software, the more of these you're sending, the more you're spending. With others, it's the opposite, which is why hundreds of garages choose MOT Manager, because actually the more you send, the more value you get, because obviously you're getting a lot more for your fixed price. That is the real reason that garages come and have a look at this and put it in place, because for a fixed monthly fee, you can say, all I need is to get X back, small amount of extra work, and this is paid for itself. So if you haven't had a look already, get yourself booked in for a free demo. There's no obligation, and I can talk to you about this more.